From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 43 right on that. What he got?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Yeah, they'll shift things around.
A 41-yard gain. 1st down, New York.
Green Jack. Black Jack.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Adonai Mitchell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Dolphins at 2-3 here to begin the new season. Well, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left Zion.
Looking to pass. Tua toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Next to score, Dolphins 14, Jets 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
First down. It's a gain of 32.
Here we go.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Down. Fix rail. Yep, ready.
They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! Mason Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Out of the gun, here's a good to Achane. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. You talk about this Jets defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend to the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jets 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
A gain of 16 yards.
They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Ready. Jets. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Adonai Mitchell with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Tua. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Etienne gets it from the gun. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete left side to Gray. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Danny Gray, 39 yards. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Black shot. Green jack. Set cut.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire. And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the arc. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adafe Owe. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. And this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Hey, 21 TA. Watson, Oscar.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is going to be intercepted. Through the middle of the field. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought He had first-round ability, but when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Set. Hut.
They'll give to Hall. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready. Red. 30. Go red. Ready.
Hall want to give up the middle. And able to work his way down to 16. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Blue. 32. Smash. Red. Blue. Go. Hey. Red. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Get right here. Hey, winning team. Long. Let's go. Hey, out.
Here's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Out, out.
Tua, the final shot before half. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Sanders is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that...
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
Set, ready.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Red, cycle.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Ready, ready. Blaster, stick, cut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the toss, it's Hall. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brendan, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
2nd and 3. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
But that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jets. from 3 yards out. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
No
going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dolphins 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall. Then he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Now another shot here at the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Jets 42, Dolphins 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Cover, they're right here.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. They'll get that complete to Alberto. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane. There he goes, right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 54 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a score.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
The two are going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
42. Dolphins 39. Jason Sanders can kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And a nice job to break free with one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd and 4. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Right. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Black. 95.
Jets.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
6. Mega. you. Yellow. Check.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Red, cycle.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
That's another Jets first down.
Here we go. Right through.
First down, New York.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
50, green. Ready.
Out of the gun, they run it with ball. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll send Mitchell in motion right. Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They're going to look to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Hut.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Set, hut. Black 40.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. They've got his man complete. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for Miami. 69 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 208 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run for it with Achane. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Ready.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Jets, 42. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Out of bounds as they'll start up. It's the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Set punt. 40. Ready.
2nd and 11. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Dolphins, 47.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get safe. Go ahead. Out.
Here's Achane to start the drive. Fighting his way through contact. How about this? And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So what a run. And now, you know, they probably started this drive thinking, hey, field goal range, tie it up. Now you might be thinking touchdown.
I think the offensive coordinator has probably switched his attention on his play sheet. Remember, he started out, as you said, field goal. Let's tie this up. Now he's in the touchdown range. Let's dial something up and win this game.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Again, it's Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Turbo 3. Turbo 3. Get low.
Now Tua. That's complete. It's Okulebunan. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7.
20, TX. 20,
Here's Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Now 1st and goal.
All right, come on. Out.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Left flank, right. Right. Ready.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play.